Nationals of Mali who reside in Nigeria have taken to the streets of Abuja, the nation's capital, to protest what they described as unfair and illegal sanctions imposed on their country by the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS. The protesters, who marched to the embassy of Mali in Abuja, barricaded the entrance to the building, carrying banners and placards with several inscriptions to drive home their demands. Our correspondent Simisola Adigun tells us more in this report.
After two successful coups in the last 2 years, the military junta in Mali had promised to restore civilian rule to the country in February 2022 to avoid sanctions from the Economic Communities of West African States, ECOWAS. But this was not to be after Mali's transitional authorities announced a few weeks ago that elections will now be held in December 2025. For reneging on its agreement, ECOWAS decided to impose a raft of sanctions, including the closure of air and land borders and the halting of financial transactions with the West African country. But this decision by the regional bloc did not sit well with some people, especially the Malian community in Nigeria. Condemning ECOWAS actions, scores of Malians living in Nigeria took to the streets in Abuja to stage a protest as a show of support to the leadership of Mali. Speaking at the protest, Chairman of Malians in Diaspora Abuja Chapter Kamisoko Sekou faulted ECOWAS for imposing sanctions on Mali. Sekou explained that Mali does not need sanctions at the moment. Instead, he says what his country needs is support from the ECOWAS community and from each member state of the supranational organization.
We are against anyone where is coming to do anything for other things for our country. We are against that. We are supporting fully our government and our soldiers presently now. We don't need any intervention to anyone. Again, any foreign soldiers in Mali, we need them to come out from our country. We don't need any of them. They are there to destroy our economy. They are to destroy our society.
Speaking after receiving the protest letter from the protesters, Malian ambassador to Nigeria, Mustafa Traore, said the Malian community felt the need to approach the embassy to express their reservations over the situation in their country. He thereafter maintained that he will pass their demands to the appropriate quarters.
ECOWAS sanctions on Mali are illegal and not fair, and they are just urging ECOWAS to lift these sanctions immediately. The other message is that Mali does not need sanctions right now. What Mali needs is a support from the ECOWAS community, from each and all member states of ECOWAS. And the other message is that Mali will stand against all sanctions, and we will go through these hard times, and we will go out stronger and more unified as a nation.
The economic sanctions placed on Mali by the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, has caused shortages in markets, raising fears of more hardship for the landlocked state. Simisola Adigun, TV 360 News.